Bonjour, welcome back. So we've had our first lesson in numbers as we learned how to pronounce, write, and identify numbers 1 to 100. But we broke that up down into first 1 to 20, and then 30 to 50, and then we did 60 to 100. Now we're going to use some of those numbers to write our day of the week, like a date. But just after, first of all, we must have learned how to write, first of all, the days of the week and months of the year. So let's quickly jump in there, right? And kick it off. So, days of the week, we've got 7 days in a week. And Monday is pronounced as lundi, Tuesday, mardi, Wednesday, mercredi, Thursday, jeudi, Friday, vendredi, Saturday, samedi, and Sunday, dimanche. Got that? All right. So I'm going to repeat it one more time, and then at this point in time, maybe you can also, pronounce it alongside me. All right. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Lundi, which is Monday. Mardi, Tuesday. Mercredi, Wednesday. Thursday is jeudi. Friday is vendredi. Saturday, samedi. And Sunday, dimanche. Got that? Okay, awesome. So you can feel good about yourself now that you identified what days of the week are in French, and also you're able to pronounce it. You can also create your own music about it, and you can bump your head to something like, let's say, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. Just make a rap or song out of it. Yeah, just have fun. And that way it'll be easier also to pick it up, to understand and remember it, so it becomes so natural for you. Then we're going to jump into the months of the year, which, unlike the days of the week, which had 7 days, here we've got 12, right? 12 months of the year. And so we'll start by pronouncing each of them, right? Before we jump onto our little exercise, So, January, janvier. February, février. March, mars. April, avril. May, mai. June, juin. July, juillet. August, août. September, septembre. October, octobre. November, novembre. And December, December. All right, got that? So I'm sure those who are born in the months of, let's say, Avril, May, September, October, November, December, they would love this because it's like, oh, my month is easy to pronounce, So, but every other one also it's that easy, but it also takes obviously maybe a little practice to not forget certain letters. Like, for example, juillet is probably easy to forget one L, for July. Yeah, but other than that, generally, it's pretty easy. All right, so we should pronounce it one more time. All right, so let's go. Once again, you can follow along with me. You can pronounce along with me. All right, so janvier, January. Février, February. Mars, March. Avril, April. May, May. Juin, June. Juillet, July. Août, sorry, that's August. September, September. October, October. November, November. And December, December. Awesome. So now we can progress onto our little in-class quiz, right? Right. So now we've learned about numbers, because as I mentioned earlier, we picked up months and days of the year and days of the week. Now let's write today's date in French. Now I know some of you may be watching this a little bit different, right? So this recording was done earlier in March, And yeah, but writing today's date is no problem. You simply just follow the same format. So on the next slide, just excuse if you see March thereabouts. Yeah, because we're in the month of August, right? So try to write today's dates in French, right? Without looking at what we've done so far, the months of the year and days of the week. Try to write them quickly. Um, you know, you can ignore spelling mistakes. That takes time. You get it. Don't worry about that. And I know also we've not done big numbers like thousand, like 1,000, 2,000. So you might not be able to get what the year is in French. Okay, but simply just write the month and day. Okay, let's go from there. So I'll give you some time. Then we can progress to the next slide. Ready? Okay, let's go now. So the month of the year, today's date, right? In English can be written in two ways, or rather can be spoken of in two ways. Some people say today is March the 5th, 2021. Sorry. Others will say today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2021. Or reverse it maybe to, start with the month of the year and then the day. Like March, today is March 15th, March 5th, Tuesday, 2021. And if you want to write it, like option three, that's how some people choose to write today's date. But in French, we don't exactly use option three. Really? Okay? Not allowed. Generally, you write it out as though you're writing a sentence. So you're going to use either of options ones and two. But in the same vein, in French, the days of the week, the dates follows a format, right? So it would be day plus month plus date, day, which is Tuesday in this case, will be the actual date, like the number, would be the month, and then the year. Okay? So it would be, once again, day, number in the month, and then year. All right? So keep that in mind. So you come across the word or the letter le. Le in French means the, like THE. Okay? So what literally this would mean, yeah, I'm sure some of you would be getting it by now. Literally, this is Tuesday, the 5th of March, 2021. Or Tuesday, the 5th March, 2021. But how do you pronounce that in French? Or say you're listening to it, how would you be able to identify it? Okay, so it's pronounced as Mardi, le 5 mars 2021. All right, like I said, we're going to do big numbers later on. Okay, but so that you know that we're in the year 2021, it is pronounced as 2021. All right, but we'll get to big numbers later on. So I'm sure now you've probably felt a lot more confident writing, today's date. You could probably also, in this case, just as we've done, like I identified with you what the year is, so you can probably guess what last year was in French, how to pronounce that. So if, this year is 2021, that is 2021, what do you think last year would be? It would still be almost the same thing. It would be 2020. Okay? And what would 2019 be? You can probably guess 2019. There you go. So you see, it's that easy. So what would next year be? 2022. Awesome. All right. So this is simple date format. All right. And once again, it is day of the week. All right. It is the number 2. All right. It is the month of the year 3. and it is finally the year. All right. So four. You need four things actually in there to successfully write the month, so the day of the week, or an actual date or whatever it is. Okay. All right. So let's progress on to something else. All right. A little home task which you do. All right. So if so, you're going to write various dates for these in French based on what we've learned so far. All right. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Um, like ways of writing a date. All right. Writing an actual date for these events. Yeah. 7 events here. Now, all you have to do is write the actual dates based on, like I mentioned earlier, the 4 items that are needed in French to write your dates, which is day, you need the number, you need the month, and then you need the year. All right. So if someone's birthday falls on, let's say, tomorrow. All right. So tomorrow is what? Tomorrow, there's actual tomorrow since we're in August. Tomorrow would be August 17th, sorry, 17th of August, 2021. And in French, that would be, tomorrow is Tuesday, because today is Monday. So that would be mardi, le 17 août 2021. And if someone's birthday is today, it would be lundi, le 16 août 2021. Got that? All right. Awesome. So now you've got 7 events to write dates for. All right. Once again, you can go back, repractice, and write them confidently. All right. And if you have any questions, if you have any, or sure you want to share your answers, you could put that in the comment section below. Or and if you have any questions as well, put them down there and definitely respond to you. All right. So awesome. We have reached the end of today's class. All right. And next week or in our next class, we're going to do how to introduce yourself, to a stranger, to people at school, at work, at a business meeting, and all the likes. So you could clap for yourself and say "Félicitations," which is congratulations, you've made it this far. All right. So now you can write your dates, and you can also identify how can I put it? Days of the week, months of the year, numbers as well so far, and you can confidently write your dates in French. And also you can write, like I said, dates of any events whatsoever you come across. So as you're walking around, as you are remembering events or whatever, whenever you come across such things, simply just play around with your mind. Try to pronounce it. Try to also write it. Try to also, express it in any way, shape, or form, in written, spoken format. So that you'll be able to remember how to write your days of the week in French, or say your dates in French, actually. All right. So see you in next class. Like I said, we'll be doing how to introduce yourself. So we'll be speaking a lot more. All right. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button below, and so as you can get a bell notification, ding ding ding, on when we upload the next content for our next class. All right. So au revoir, and see you soon. Bye.